Hey racers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the most insane upcoming racing games that are set to blow our minds in 2025 and 2026. From hyper-realistic simulators to over-the-top arcade chaos, this list has something for everyone who loves speed, adrenaline, and pure fun. So, if you love racing games as much as I do, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's hit the track. Endurance Motorsport Series. This one is for the hardcore fans of long-distance racing. Endurance Motorsport Series brings a whole new level of realism to the endurance racing scene. Imagine driving for hours, managing pit stops, weather changes, and even night races where your headlights are the only thing guiding you. The game's physics engine is being built from the ground up to replicate the real-world endurance experience, and cars are fully customizable with team liveries and setups. Strategy is just as important as speed here, because pushing your car too hard might cost you later in the race. If you've ever dreamed of competing in Le Mans or 24-hour events, this game is going to be your ultimate fix. It's not just about racing, it's about survival and smart choices. Underground Garage. Now, let's switch gears to something a little different, Underground Garage. Think of it as a blend of Need for Speed with a full-blown mechanic simulator. Here, you're not just racing cars, you're building them from scratch. You'll buy old, beat-up cars, fix them up piece by piece, and then take them to the streets to prove your skills. The customization is insane, from engines to paint jobs to body kits. But the real magic is how the mechanical depth plays into the races. If you don't build your car right, you'll feel it when the green light hits. For players who love the culture of tuning and street racing, this is shaping up to be one of the most unique racing experiences out there. Wreckfest 2. If you love the chaotic destruction of Wreckfest, then Wreckfest 2 is going to blow your mind. This sequel takes demolition racing to the next level with even more realistic crash physics, insane track designs, and vehicles that can crumble, bend, and break in the most satisfying ways possible. The developers are focusing heavily on creating unpredictable, fun races where one wrong move can send you flying into a pile of twisted metal. There's also going to be more variety in vehicles, from classic muscle cars to buses and even some surprise additions. Wreckfest 2 isn't about clean lines or perfect laps, it's about carnage, survival, and laughing as chaos unfolds all around you. Pure mayhem, pure fun. Rennsport. Rennsport is aiming to become the new big name in racing esports. Built with next-gen graphics and physics, this game is all about competitive, fair racing. What's crazy is how much detail they're putting into car handling, tire wear, and dynamic weather systems. It feels like a mix of iRacing and Assetto Corsa, but with a fresh approach that's more open and community-driven. Rennsport is already making waves in the competitive scene with beta tournaments, and the devs are planning official esports leagues after launch. So, if you've ever wanted to go pro in sim racing, Rennsport might be your ticket. Screame. Here's a wild card, Screame. This one combines futuristic racing with a dark, cyberpunk aesthetic. Imagine flying through neon-lit cities at insane speeds, dodging obstacles, and using crazy abilities to outsmart your opponents. It's not your traditional racer, it's more of a mix between F-Zero, Wipeout, and some battle mechanics thrown in. The atmosphere is intense, with heavy electronic music driving the vibe. This is the kind of game that will make your palms sweat and your heart race. If you're tired of the usual cars on asphalt formula, Screame looks like a game that could completely refresh the genre. Sonic Racing, CrossWorlds. Sonic is back on the track. Sonic Racing, CrossWorlds is the newest entry in the series, and it's expanding the idea of racing beyond just cars. You'll see iconic Sonic characters racing across crazy maps that blend platforming elements with high-speed competition. Think loop-de-loops, boosters, and shortcuts that feel straight out of the Sonic universe. What's exciting here is how the game mixes classic arcade fun with modern mechanics like team-based play and online tournaments. For families, friends, or just casual fun, this one's shaping up to be one of the most entertaining racers of 2025. Wreckreation. Wreckreation is not just a racing game, it's basically a playground for car lovers. You can build tracks, set up insane stunts, and then race on them with friends. Imagine creating a track full of jumps, loops, and hazards, then challenging your buddies to survive it. The customization options are nearly endless, and the online sharing system means you'll never run out of new challenges. It's like Trackmania on steroids, with more creativity and destruction. If you're the kind of player who loves to experiment and create chaos, Wreckreation will give you endless hours of fun. Forza Horizon 5. Even though Forza Horizon 5 is already out, new expansions and updates are keeping it alive and kicking through 2025. The game is still one of the most beautiful and content-rich open-world racers out there. Whether you're exploring massive landscapes, racing against friends, or tuning your dream cars, Forza Horizon 5 delivers that perfect balance of realism and arcade fun. The developers keep adding new cars, new events, and seasonal content that makes the game feel fresh every time you log in. If you haven't jumped into Forza yet, 2025 might be the best time, because the game just keeps growing. Project Motor Racing. This is one of those upcoming projects that has sim racing fans buzzing. Project Motor Racing is being developed with the goal of becoming the most realistic motorsport simulator ever made. Everything from tire grip to suspension to aerodynamics is being painstakingly recreated to give players the feeling of actually being behind the wheel. The graphics are stunning, and the developers are working closely with real motorsport teams to make sure everything feels authentic. It's the kind of game that could easily become the go-to for professional racers who use simulators for training. Hardcore racing fans, keep your eyes on this one. Le Mans Ultimate. And finally, we have Le Mans Ultimate. This game is fully licensed by the FIA World Endurance Championship, which means all the official teams, drivers, and tracks will be included. The highlight, of course, is the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. This game is going all in on replicating the most iconic endurance race in the world, with full day-night cycles, weather changes, and pit strategies that feel just like the real deal. The attention to detail is insane, down to cockpit views, tire strategies, and even team radio chatter. For racing purists, Le Mans Ultimate will be the crown jewel of endurance racing games in 2025. And there you have it, 10 insane upcoming racing games that will dominate 2025 and 2026. Which one are you most hyped for? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the track.